sorry there won't be any post-game live stream. I am just not doing good right now. I am feeling sick as a dog. So I'm really sorry for that. But I had to talk about this. This was absolutely embarrassing. The Lakers, there's just no excuse for that. I mean, they are terrible. Come on. That is absolutely, you're up 17 in the fourth quarter. You're up like 11 with like 2.5 minutes left. And just every time you just kept letting them hang around. And the Lakers just got so lackadaisical, just got so careless, thought the game was over at 17. You guys are what, 7-12 now? You guys aren't 12-5 or 12-3 to where it's like, every game is precious. Every game you have to win. And this was a game that you should have won. There is absolutely, absolutely no excuse for the Lakers to lose this game at all, whatsoever. And ifs, buts about it. Everybody was playing well. Defense was holding firm until towards the end. I mean, this was embarrassing. Buddy Hield didn't have a great game. Miles Turner had an okay game. Wasn't really much of like a factor out there, in my opinion. A lot of his buckets came from just like putbacks and just like, Halliburton setting him up. He couldn't shoot today either. But regardless, it's just, this is a game you cannot lose. This is inexcusable. I don't care if you're the worst team in the league, you don't lose a game like that. And somehow the Lakers found a way to lose this game. I mean, this is indefensible. I always try to like find the bright sides and find the positives. And, I'm always on here doing these live streams and stuff. And I'm like, no, the Lakers this, the Lakers that. The Lakers suck today. That's all there is to it. The Lakers are terrible. There is no defense. There was no bright side. There were no bright spots. There was no, this is really good. No, nothing. Russell Westbrook had a great game. LeBron Davis had a great game. You're up 17 in the fourth quarter and you lose the game. You lose the game. This is inexcusable. They completely stopped trying. They were up 17 and just stopped trying. And then they're up double digits and they just stopped trying. And all of a sudden, they get it to 4. And as soon as they got it to 4, you knew it was over. You knew, this is it. The Pacers are about to come back and beat the Lakers. And then what ends up happening is, Halliburton makes it a 1-point game. And then as soon as he made it a 1-point game, you're sitting there just waiting. Like, when's the moment that the Lakers get blown out? I actually thought Buddy Hield was going to hit the game winner. I really did. I thought he was going to, Miles Turner almost hit it. That would have been kind of a funny, ironic moment. But, I mean, yeah, it's just inexcusable. Inexcusable. The ball gets batted out, just, the whole Robert Horry 3. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't know how you lose this game. I mean, this is, again, it's just inexcusable. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to defend these players. Like, there's no reason. The Pacers, they deserved this game. They stuck around. They didn't give up. They kept fighting. And the Lakers proved that they're not ready. We got the report today, we're only a player or two away. And I really think that they're a player or two away. Not this game of basketball. Not the game that they play today. They're 5 or 6. They need a whole new roster if this is the performance that the Lakers are going to play. This was inexcusable. Inexcusable. Like, the Lakers, like, these are the games that make Rob Pelinka go, yeah, it's not worth the trade. Why would we trade for when we can't even beat a team by 17, when we're up 17? Like, why would I go and give up all the assets for what? And Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, it's not like they had great games. It's not like they really showed out and gave you a reason. They've been terrible. This is like, 2-3 games in a row that Buddy Hield has been awful and Miles Turner hasn't been very good. If you didn't watch the game, you probably look at the stats and Miles Turner was okay. But, like, if you watch the game, Miles Turner was a non-factor for the most part. He just, all of his points came from setup. He was shooting terribly this game. But it's just, like, this is how Rob Pelinka this is his reason for not doing trades. Like, the Lakers want to trade, the Laker fandom want to trade. You got to hold, like, LeBron, everybody accountable. Everybody. LeBron should have been chirping in his ear. Ham should have called a timeout, and rallied the troop when they got it to, like, whatever it was, 7 or whatever, but instead just made some subs. Like, got to stop the momentum there at that point because they're killing you. And then it's just you're just watching it. Wide open 3 after wide open 3 after wide open 3, and it's just, you just see it happen. You see the buildup. You see it beginning to just fall apart, and you're just like, this is it. This is the game the Lakers lose, right? And LeBron hits the big 2, and you're like, okay, but there's still enough time for them to get a 3, and you could feel it. You knew the Pacers had all the momentum. The Pacers were like, we're going to win this game, and they got a wide open 3, And when you get a wide open three, and the Pacers are a good 3-point shooting team, and they shoot a lot of volume, and they got hot towards the end, not because they just got hot, it's because it's easy to get hot when nobody's defending you. It's easy to get hot when you're wide open. Like anybody can get hot when that happens. This was a total dumpster fire by the Lakers. It is. There's nothing else. They're dump trucks. They're a dump truck team. This is terrible. And look, all teams lose a game like this. I get it. I know people are going to say, Milwaukee, all of them, they'll lose games like this. The difference is they can. They can afford it. The Lakers can't. The Lakers don't have the luxury of blowing a 17-point lead with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You don't have the luxury of that because you're not good enough to have the luxury of that. And the Lakers just completely cashed it. The Lakers acted like they were up 17 with a minute and a half left. But they did that for like 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden it was a 1-point game and they're like, oh, we got to start picking it back up. And they thought they could. They thought that every time the Pacers went on a run, every time the Pacers got back into the game, the Lakers would go on a run and extend the lead. And then, they thought, oh, it's okay. It's a 1-point. Don't worry. We're about to go on a 7-0 run here. You're not the 2020 Lakers. You're just not. You're not very good. You're not. They're just not. It's terrible. This is a game that you're up 17. You have to win this game. This is inexcusable. There's no reason at all for the Lakers to lose a game like this. None. Zip, zero, zilch. Nothing. This is a game that you had all three of your great players absolutely playing. You out-rebound them. You were plus 15 or something like that in the rebounding category. You had all three of your big three playing great, had great games. You're dominating the paint. You're just winning in every category, and you still lose this game. This is it blows my mind. It really does. It's unfathomable that the Lakers could blow this game. Again, they can't afford to lose. And now if they lose, they're very likely going to go on a 3-game losing streak again. Because they just lost this game. Portland already beat them once. It is not unrealistic to think Portland could beat them again. And then if they lose to that, then the next game is the Bucks. Oh, they're done. That's it. It's over. It's over. If they go 7-14 or whatever, it's over. That's it. Rob Pelinka's probably not going to do a deal. Because why? Why would he want to? You've won half the game or a quarter of the games that you play. You're a 33% win team. If they do that, Buddy Hield and Miles Turner isn't going to fix that. They're not going to change that. Buddy Hield and Miles Turner are not going to fix this team. This team has problems everywhere. It's not just Darvin Ham's fault. I know a lot of people are going to blame the coach. Not just his fault. He is accountable. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely partly on him, but this is on everybody. LeBron, Davis, Westbrook, you name it. This is on everybody because this was a team loss. This was a team lack of effort. This was, we're up 17. This team sucks. Not taking into account, maybe we suck too, and end up losing. What do you do? What do you say? It is just, this is real life. The Lakers, I'm telling you, if the Lakers aren't, within 2 or 3 games of 500 by December 15th, I really don't think Rob Pelinka is going to do a trade. Because why would he? Why would you? Even you, watching this video, if the Lakers are, the Lakers are 10 and, 18 by December 15th, why would you do a deal? Why? You're so far behind. You need to go on an 8-game win streak just to break even. And then that's not even counting going for a play-in spot. You're a play-in team. They are a play-in team at best. It's sad, but it's the reality. They keep showing that they're a play-in team until proven otherwise. Anytime they play a team that is half decent, they lose to them. The Pacers aren't that good, but they're a half decent team, and the Lakers keep losing. The Lakers are better than the bad teams, but they're not good. I said this the other day. The Lakers are a middle-of-the-pack team right now. They're not good enough to compete with the bad teams, with the good teams. They're better than the bad teams, and they're somewhere, they're going to win some and lose some against the mediocre teams. That's what's going to happen. I still believe if the Lakers make the playoffs, You got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook, so you never know. Like, I don't think anyone would be surprised if they ended up winning a championship. But this is a playing team. They are what they are. We've had enough games and enough sample size to see, okay, this team is not very good. They're just not. They're not a very good team. And it sucks. It hurts to admit it. I hate having to admit it. But they aren't. They're just not a good. They're better than last year. They're definitely better than last year. But it's not like that was a high bar. It's not like that was a bar that was like really achievable. It's like all you have to do is win more than 33 games and you're better than last year's team. This is just, again, we've seen enough of a sample size. The Lakers have shown us who they are over and over and over again. They're a team that they just can't get the job done. They finally had a good third quarter, always looking good. You're up like 16, blow that lead, come back out in the fourth quarter, go up 17, blow that lead, and then you go up double digits again, blow that lead, and this time you lost. This time you weren't able to come back. Absolutely just inexcusable. Just dumpster fire. But anyway, again, as always, this is a discussion, so I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you agree? Absolutely atrocious loss. Do you think there's any bright spots you saw? Again, sorry, no live stream. I'm trying to tough it out through this video. It's easier to do, like a 10-minute video than it is to do an hour and some change live stream. But I'm feeling rough today. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel.